Hey, how are ya? I'm Saucy Taco, but you can call me Nick. Today we're going to be playing some Drakan. Let's get into it. I am using an emulator for this, despite me owning it, just so I can speed up load screens and record it easier. So if you hear me...
There are legends from times long past of an age without kings, when the world was united by an alliance between dragon and man. These are the legends of the Order of the Flame, when noble warriors soared on the winds, and great wonders were worked upon the world. Though the Order held strong for centuries, it was destroyed at last from within. Brought low by the traitors of the Dark Union, war engulfed the world and civilization crumbled. By the time the madness had ended, all had been laid to waste. The dragons of the Order, wounded in spirit, withdrew into timeless slumber to await a time when the virtues of the Order were honored once more. For mankind, the fallen age had begun. Centuries wore on. Evil grew ever stronger until the vile banner of the Dark Union was raised once more. It was then that the warrior Rin discovered the resting place of the dragon Arok. Through the forgotten ritual of the bond, their souls were joined as one, and the first faint spark of the Order was rekindled at last. Together they took to the skies like a rising storm, driving back the forces of the Dark Union and ending their dreams of conquest. Victory was theirs, but it had come at a terrible cost. Rin's village had been destroyed, and her younger brother, the last that remained of her family, had been lost. Saddened and weary, they returned to Rin's village to search for any who might have survived. Little did they know, their struggles had only just begun.
I've been up and down the valley, but I could find no one. We're alone here. Even the war talks have moved on.
Some of the villagers could still be in hiding.
No, Rin. They're gone. The war talks did their work all too well. You are the only one left.
Then it's over, isn't it? They're really gone. Everyone I knew.
It's time we left this place. Nothing but ghosts remain here now.
But where then? There must be other villages, but...
I know the place. I've been hearing things, Rin. They recite words I have not heard in over 600 years. It is the grand summons of the Order.
The Order?
I must answer it, Rin. If others have returned to the old ways, then we must find them.
I agree, but I can't leave. Not yet. There are still dead to be buried. These were my friends, Arok.
I understand, but I cannot wait. The call must be answered. It comes from the north, where the city of Serdana once stood. Will you join me when you finish here? By foot you could make the journey in a few days.
Give me 2 days. Then I'll come after you.
I will be waiting.
As I was saying, if you hear my keyboard, it's because I'm using the tab key to speed up or go enter turbo mode in the emulator, so these load screens aren't so long. And this is fast right now.
You there! You're the warrior of the Order, aren't you? Arok's bonded?
That's right. Arok is here then?
He is. A fascinating creature. Ah, but I forget my manners. My name is General Derrimon.
Rin. Tell me something, General. Those towers down there, is that really Sodana? I mean, it's still standing?
This was the only place to survive the Dark Wars, so far as we know. Beautiful, isn't it? Listen, it's important that you go straight to the palace as soon as you can. Lady Mishala has urgent words, for your ears alone.
I need to speak to Arok before I do anything. Is he in the city somewhere?
No, but he'll be along soon. You can wait at the palace if you like. One more thing. Watch yourself until you reach the gate. We're hunting for a group of bandits who've been working this road. They're a cowardly bunch, but a lone woman might look like a tempting target.
If that's the case, they're in for a painful lesson.
I don't doubt that. Take care just the same.
So we play as Rin. Pretty basic RPG game, really. It may look dated, that's because it's from 2002 on the PS2. First time I ever played this was with my dad, where we just randomly picked it up from Blockbuster because there was a dragon on the cover. That's going back a few years. This is the actual copy we got from Blockbuster.
Wait, road belong to Olak. Olak no say you use. Now you pay Olak fine. All your gold.
Is that so?
Olak's road. Everybody know. You pay now.
I don't have any gold. So I guess that means you get nothing, doesn't it?
You lie. All human have gold. You not pay. We take your hide.
Combat's pretty straightforward. You can roll, swing, if you hold the directional pad or press in different ways, you can stab sideways, knock right over. So, there's quite a few different moves. Took me a while to get used to the first time, since back when we played this, everything had pretty unique control schemes. Tons of treasure to find around every corner. It's got a few side quests, well, more than a few, but during this playthrough I'm going to try and cover just about everything. Except for maybe there's elemental swords, our first dragon. That all of them are pretty easy to get, except the last one. You have to collect all these stones, and it's just a pain. Because in this game, you have a very limited inventory space. This is your spell slot, experience, you actually get to level up. You can try and build different characters, but the easiest I've always found is melee. This is your closest thing you'll ever have to a map. I guess it is a map, but we don't have waypoint system. Like, it's not going to walk you to where you need to go, like, you know, Skyrim. I'll do my best not to talk during dialogue. And unfortunately, this dagger we start with, you cannot drop it until 2/3, maybe 3/4 of the way through the game. And it's kind of tricky because you could accidentally pick it up pretty easy if you use L1 to just pick up stuff from a distance like this. You'll pick it up. You can talk to everyone. Most
you should
people
probably head into the castle now.
don't have anything particularly interesting to say. But I'm gonna hot slot a few things so then you can scroll through your hot slotted items without entering your inventory. That's how you drink a potion. Shouldn't have done that.
Lady Mashala's waiting for you in the palace. You'll need to take the lift.
So another bit of dialogue coming up here.
Spy! Someone call the watch!
A desert lord!
What was that thing?
They call themselves the
Hi,
Desert
Lissy.
Lords, a race of sorcerers from the demon world, Sassoon. Already they have enslaved my own people in the Desert of Tears. Unless you and Arok can aid us, I fear they shall soon do the same here.
You know who I am?
I was one of those who called you here, my dear. I am the sorceress, Jade.
I see. So that's why you called us? To help you fight these things? They don't look like much.
Trust me, they are far more dangerous than they appear. Their magic is beyond anything I have ever seen.
And you think Arok and I can defeat them? I'm flattered. But I think you overestimate our strength. There are still only 2 of us.
It is not just your strength we need. Arok is the key to much larger things. But it would be better not to discuss such matters in a public street. Speak with Lady Mashala in the palace. She will tell you more. When the time comes for you to learn more of your enemies, come to see me in my tower. I will tell you what I can. And perhaps I can pass along a charm or 2 to aid you.
So I am streaming this, so if I seem like a crazy person talking to no one, that is why. If you're interested in watching it live, that's Twitch, Saucy Taco 17. So, start off with a little side quest with this coward.
Help me, please!
Yes, the boob graphics are
Spiders.
incredible.
Huge ones! Somehow they've gotten into my house. Please, you look like a warrior. Will you kill them for me? I can pay you!
So not only is he going to pay us, but we're also going to rob him of everything we can in his house. So we are very nice people. There's 2 ways to use the bow. There's just the old lock-on feature, but you can
Look at the
manual
size
aim
of
if you need. Or you can just free throw it, I think. I guess you just press. Yeah, if you just want to wing it, just hit the attack button. It's pretty weak right now, and spiders are small, so it's easier just to hit them with the arrows. They don't move too much if you're pretty far away. Can't break boxes that have metal bars on them. I don't think it damages your sword. Every weapon has its own durability and damage, as you can see. This one's 4. Nothing too special. But in a pinch it'll get you, because this is the only weapon that doesn't have durability. Bows have arrows instead of durability, but same difference. First out of the game. Not a good start. That's why you use arrows. Not like Dark Souls where you cheese it so much with them, but the bigger the spider, the more health they have too. Goes for most enemies. There's our first half decent weapon. So we'll never use this again. On hot slot, this double damage. You'll find a lot of free weapons around the game, but I'd still highly recommend buying them because you'll get them earlier. They're a lot more powerful. Also, there's no other real use for money. I think you can cycle through these with some button. I don't remember. We'll figure it out as we go along. That's not so bad. So do that, you double tap down and then hit the attack button, which is square. Like, you just generic swing doesn't really hit them because they're so low to the ground, right?
That seems to be the last of them.
Yeah. Ring gives you the confirmation there. Steal all his stuff, and we're done. This is a massive basement for that tiny... Like, the house on the outside looks huge, but all we see is the one room. Seems like an absurd foundation, just a wine cellar for one guy. I think every building in Sardana actually looks the same, except the castle. And, like, the farmhouses. I'm also going to be using save states rather than saving through the game because it's so slow. Make sure to talk to this guy again so you get your reward.
Are you sure they're dead? All of them? Oh, bless you. Here, take this with my gratitude.
With that, that's our first quest in the bag. We'll grab the side quest from here, but we're not going to do it quite yet. We're going to wait till we get our dragon, which is still a ways away. I'd say it's probably like a 15-hour long game, so settle in.
You're that dragon rider, aren't you? Would it be possible to hire you?
Hire me for what?
There's something evil under this city, down in the old cellars. Calls itself the Inquisitor. Grabs folks in the night and carries them back down to its dungeons. The guards can't seem to do nothing about it. So a few of us scraped some money together. We've got 3,000 gold for you, if you can kill the damn thing.
That's a lot of gold. What else can you tell me about this thing?
We know it's not alone down there. It's got warthooks and the like to do its dirty work. We've seen them, but that's about all we know. Only one person ever escaped from down there, and she was half crazed from torture by the time they found her. She kept on going on about a waterfall, but that's about the only clue we've got.
So when you see that symbol after talking to someone, you picked up a official side quest. And you can see as you discover places, or people tell you where they are, they show up on your map. But here's all your quests, which you can change your region once we have more, but so far we've only visited one. Alright, we're going to continue the main story and come back to that later for a minute. Probably going to put the main story on hold a lot, just like playing The Witcher all over again. So this is the main castle. You get to see some hair physics on the elevator. I guess it only works when it goes down. Hair sticks straight up in the air. Oh my fucking... like that. I don't know if I can just jump. Perfect. Gotta miss 2002. This game was created by Surreal Software, by the way, who I don't know, around 2004-ish, was absorbed into Warner Brother Games.
Welcome. Welcome. I am Zola Dane, Royal Seer and Advisor to Lady Mishala. It is an honor to meet you.
Thank you. That's very kind. I was told Lady Mishala was expecting me?
Of course. She waits you in the Grand Hall.
Yeah, I'm just full of fun facts.
At last. Welcome to Serdana, my dear.
I never dreamed such a place still stood.
Let us pray it can remain standing. We are strong within these walls, but our enemies surround us on all sides.
We'll be glad to help you however we can, but I'm still not sure what you want us to do.
Arok's return opens new possibilities. Things not dreamed of in centuries. Come, follow me. Tell me, have you heard of the spirit dragons? They were sacred guardians, fragments of the ancient ancestral spirits of all dragonkind. And of them all, none was greater than the dragon mother, Malashe. After the Dark Wars, it was she who led her followers into the sleep of ages. It's said that if she can be awakened, so too will the last dragons of the Order.
But those are just legends.
The legends are true. Malashe can be awakened with this. It's called the Mother's Eye. It's a gateway connecting to distant lands. But this one hides a greater power. The Eye can reach beyond the world to call upon Malashe herself. Do you see? We can call the dragons back to our world. The Eye connects to 4 other gates.
But why do you need us?
To awaken the Dragon Mother, all 4 must be restored, but we cannot do it ourselves. Only a dragon of the Elder breed can unlock the gates.
You mean Arok?
The dragon! It's returned!
It's your boy.
Did you find the site, Arok?
I did, but the trees were too dense. I couldn't get close. I'm afraid I'll need you to journey into the swamps for me, Rin.
That's a fine greeting. If you want me to go slogging around in the muck, at least tell me what for.
My apologies. The gates of the Eye were sealed by magic. The spell to unlock them was bound in a rune of power and hidden away. In the swamps there is a memorial known as the Tree of Mourning. The rune lies in a chamber beneath the roots.
All right then. Which way?
You'll find the Shadowmire through the west wall, but I warn you, the swamps can be deadly.
Sounds like I'll need some better weapons.
The Armorer Breck has a shop down in the square. Here, this should get you started.
Come, Rin. I'll take you.
Just casually tossed like 1,000 gold coin bag.
The tunnel to the Shadowmire is just over there. Good luck. Make speed and I'll see you when you return.
So this is the main blacksmith throughout the game. You do return to Sardana quite a few times. The fun thing is, when you walk in here, there's usually a load screen. And if you hear a chicken cluck, like, I think that might have been one actually.
Say, you wouldn't be the one everyone's talking about, would you?
It's
The
another
Dragon
side quest.
Knight. I hear word you're headed into the Shadowmire.
I might be. Why do you ask?
The Drog Chief Toadfist has an enchanted helmet I want. I have a standing offer of 2,000 gold to anyone who can bring it to me.
2,000? I'll certainly keep that in mind.
So yeah, you can buy weapons here, blah, blah, blah. But if you hear a chicken noise on the way in, I think it's the only RNG in the game. I didn't get it. I'd never heard of this until I bought this a couple years ago, the strategy guide. If you hear a chicken, it's a level 1 weapon that does 30 damage, which is I think that might be the highest in the game. And it just destroys, and it's hilarious. Yeah, you can sell your weapons and get them repaired here too.
Take care, little
Not too
one.
worried about that quite yet. We're gonna go do a different side quest so we can get to level 2 before we head into the swamp. That guy has a side quest too, it's just bring dragon eggs to him. Pretty irrelevant right now. He just sells potions. Any alchemy needs. It's kind of annoying because that's where we need to go. That's the swamp. But the side quest is way back there, so you might want to wait for Arok if you're lazy. Or if you're on an emulator, you could speed it up. But we're just gonna walk it.